Hello and welcome to round 3 of the MPO lead card here at the 10th Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship Finals presented by Barbasol. We want to thank Bedford County and Lynchburg, and I want to thank Paul Ulibarri for joining me all season, and last season, the season before that.
The one before that.
And the one before that. I just want to let you guys know real quick that we're trying to show you something pretty cool here, folks. We would like for you to take a look at our limited edition double LP vinyl entitled Anthology. It's going to be celebrating the 10 years of JomezPro music. You can head over to jomezpro.com/vinyl to get yours. And that's going to preview the 2026 anthem coming up next season. A little bit of fun heads up for you.
Love that. You know what? Grab a glass of wine, dim the lights a little bit, put the needle down, and enjoy some beautiful tunes.
Little caviar. Nice Chianti.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we are over to Ivy Hill, the course that crowned Isaac Robinson champion, the world champion last year. Hole 1 is a bombing downhill 758, huge tee shot. You have the OB left the whole way, and you have OB right as well, going uphill to a narrow green. This course is going to feature a ton of distance, a ton of hills, elevation, and OB.
And teeing off first, at 21 under par, he is your leader from Safety Harbor, Florida, Calvin Heimburg.
This course so long, I would never dream of playing a practice round without a golf cart.
We did it, though.
Yeah, it
It
is.
was our dream come true. Oh, wait, you would never dream.
I wouldn't like to.
This needs... It needs
Brakes, brakes.
It's never going to happen.
No brakes.
Next,
Easy to do.
Lawrenceville, Georgia, Ezra Robinson.
Let's go, Ezra!
Ezra, whose raw score over at New London would actually put him into a first place tie. I believe he went 15 under in the woods over there.
Oh, this is left as well. But if it gets down, it will dig. It does not.
won't. The same mistake. And is that rolling over Calvin's disc as well?
Colorado, Aaron
Yeah.
Gossage.
I think so. And I believe Ezra's 15 over at the other course is tied with this guy right here.
It's 15 over par.
15 under par.
Yeah, there you go.
Did I say over? Mm-hmm. Oh, boy, I didn't mean to say that. Goose going with the hyzer play.
Talking my language.
15 over sounds pretty good for me. 2 rounds in New
Solid,
London.
Solid, yeah.
Kyle Klein.
Kyle Klein, who had a little bit of a ankle roll yesterday, and I believe he has come equipped with an ankle brace today.
It looks like he's moving around just fine.
He's a young lad. He can recover from little ailments, hopefully.
Should be fine. And it's not a great position.
No.
Low ceiling, all kinds of little tiny gaps.
I'll take throwing 2 from there versus throwing 3 from where Calvin and Ezra are.
Yeah. At least you get a shot at it.
That's right.
These guys are drawing dead as far as birdie goes.
It's going to take a huge, incredible second shot from Calvin to get up there and try to save the par, and it looks like he's done incredibly well.
I'm going to be honest. Super calm out here today. So these shots that they're throwing, like typically, yes, this would be a pretty impressive shot.
Oh, he draws cage.
Yep. To get up and down, but they should. If they don't get up and down from where they are, it's kind of a bad shot.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, this is not like what you would typically deal with here at Ivy Hill. That's a solid off approach from Kyle.
Yeah, you see that flag just not even moving. Like he missed this shot and it's going to be just fine.
Yeah, creeps into circle's edge.
And this, from this distance, is going to be child's play, I feel like, for Goose.
Yeah, a little chip forehand for him, perhaps.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep. No. Oh, brutal.
Saw that happen on another hole today. I'll bring it up when we get there, but Ezra's trying to get something in there, you dirty dog.
Every part of the basket except the inside part of it. Now Kyle's going to have to save the bogey. And, oh, that barely even got out of his hand. That is a strange double to take when you've essentially thrown the perfect approach.
The only double, I bet, on the whole tournament.
Yeah.
I said it's probably the only double that's been taken on this hole.
Oh, yeah, I believe you're right. Yeah, one double bogey.
There you go, yeah. It's playing easy today.
Yes, there was only one double. There was 5 bogeys.
That's not a lot.
More birdies than anything else, though. It was actually birdied by 52% of the field, which is a pretty stout number. We have a full field here. I think that number is getting closer to 35. Even in the calm, I would think.
Ricky, 9 under through 13, so people are...
Whoa.
It's scoreable out here today. I'm telling you, it's just... There's a little wind sometimes, not very often. It'll pick up. But this is a great flyover because it's showing how windy it is, even today. Not at all.
Yeah, it's...
327. You just want to miss on the left side and short. The OB comes in quick on the right side. The mistake is going to be going too far, barely. Probably only 15 feet behind the buckets, out of bounds.
I feel like the existence of this hole is merely just to get the players up the hill. Like, otherwise, it's a relatively deuce or die feeling hole on a course that generally doesn't have that feeling, especially when the wind is up. But this one is playing extraordinarily easy at a 2.21 average.
Yeah, is this playing as the easiest hole of the year?
No, that was the par 5 yesterday. The 6 was a 4.18.
Wow.
I think that was probably the easiest, and then obviously always 6 at Fox Run is one that historically plays very, very low.
Going with the straighter approach, just needs to hit the brakes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Kyle would love to get the birdie here, obviously, to erase one of those double bogey strokes. This one's a little bit gassed.
Did it dig? No.
It's OB.
Yeah. It happens fast. I'm telling you, it's quick.
Oh,
back
what
there.
a mistake. That's a
Any
terrible start.
height, and they kind of go. Boosters. See the flag moving a little?
Yeah, it's not nothing. That flag can move with wind, but then it can also move with like the gust. That doesn't look like a gusty wind. It just kind of looks like a little breeze.
Yeah, a little cool breeze.
Cool breeze. We take those on nice warm days in early fall. Who's taking his time, delivering a birdie putt. Got to give a shout out to Rasmus Saukaripi with the hole-in-one on hole 2.
A little check-in with Isaac Robinson on the island hole.
That's coming in
4.
hot. Well, it's not hot anymore. That took all the steam out. Beautiful park job. That's dangerous because if that doesn't hit that base, it's likely finding OB long. Staying here with Luke Taylor. Like the wide skip play. I like the hitting the basket play. What is going on this 392-foot hole? Isaac just leaves Luke hanging. Or, I'm sorry. No, you know what? Isaac left Luke hanging. That's what I'm going to stick with. It makes no sense, but I'm going to stay with that. That was stone cold on Luke. Leaving a brother hanging like that's dirty business.
You're looking at a work of art. No, it's not the Mona Lisa. But this beautiful can costs a lot less and looks magnificent in your bathroom. And Mona Lisa can't give you a smooth, close shave. Barbasol, it's a can of can-do.
Has your game gotten stale?
Yo, bro. Looking a little gray. Try some color. Thanks, Ledgestone.
Ledgestone Disc Golf is the one-stop shop for your game. Visit shopledgestone.com today.
Hole 3, par 4, low ceiling tee shot, 765 feet. You have a pretty wide fairway to work with. I think the play for a right-handed player is to put it out towards that right side OB and let it just kind of skip back down the fairway into the bulk of the landing zone. You just have to be careful with this approach because the bunker is less than 8 feet away. It does play hazard, but it is a frustrating green if you don't get a big tee shot because you don't want to come into this green with a 300-foot approach. A beautiful shot from Goose. Going to get a good skip here as well. Pretty much exactly how you draw it up. Calvin, not quite as wide as Gossage, but still equally effective.
Yeah, it's all about the second shot here.
It's going to have some meat on the bone for Ezra. Kyle's got to get something going here. 2 over start. Already lost 4 to Gossage on the card.
I kind of like being farther back. I think a full shot in with like a mid-range.
Really?
Because I think what happens is you get baited into, if you're very close, throwing over stable putter. And at this distance going downhill, it's tough to control that. You have to put it on Anheuser.
Fantastic.
And Anheuser's a scary angle to put it on at that close of a distance. So, like, Calvin's kind of an expert at this, and he's going to have to play it pretty wide. See, Anheuser, this is going to be short.
Yeah, it's a little short.
It's just it's touchy. From back there, you can commit.
It's a lengthier putt than you'd like to have on this green with the hazard so close.
Yeah, if you're going to get close here, you got to almost push that tree line or just kind of right here. This is good. He's going to need a little help for it to sit. There you go.
Called perfectly. Oh, yeah, you don't want to have outside the circle putt towards the bunker. And that's why.
Yeah.
That's why right there. There's just no way to miss it unless you hit solid chains. But even then, the basket's on the mound, and you can roll down the hill, OB. And Goose, sketchy tap in from 15 feet, but it's in.
Yeah, I just like from further back, you can throw full shot, commit to it. And then I just think also people get scared of the bunker. And it's like if you go in the bunker playing aggressive, it's right there. It's a par.
It's a scary green to approach. It's certainly one where you have to calculate in practice what is your most comfortable approach. Is it, like you're saying, the full approach? Seemed to work out great for Ezra, who puts it 6 inches from the pole. Goose is 3 under, and just like that, we have a 3-way tie at the top.
Not going to be a three-way tie after this one.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
gamble on
imagine all the consistency happening on this crazy green.
Yeah, 392 in distance. The nice thing is right where this drop zone is, right here and forward, all this is hazard. So what you really want to avoid is going deep.
Yes.
Because going deep puts you back at the drop zone, which is like 45 feet, and then you're looking right at the out of bounds. If you're short just on like the hay bales, you can make that putt for par. You're out of bounds in the hazard, but you're there for par.
I think the perfect play is what we saw earlier from Luke Taylor, going super wide, because there's a gap in the hay bales down there. Oh, look at the goose just going spike hyzer, and it digs on the spot. That's a great play.
See, I kind of like the hyzer with
the spike.
Kind of. I don't know about the spike. I just like the wide hyzer
like
with
this.
The backhand. I don't mind this. I think it's a little fast. Gets lucky.
No,
he does
what
not.
did it just hit?
Hit the tree. He was going deep.
It hit the tree, went straight down, and then curled backwards OB. What a terrible break.
I don't think it was that terrible break. I think it was OB no matter what, unless he catches a good break by hitting the tree. Because
yeah.
okay. That's a nice little trick.
Love to see that.
Calvin's trying to go with the wide.
This is coming up short.
Spike.
This is short.
And it's short in the kind of a bad way. Like he's not right at the
He's
target.
not right in line with the basket, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's going to put him like, what, 50? 45, 50?
Yeah.
To an elevated basket. And the OB's close enough that from that range, you can find another OB stroke. Ezra just... That's brutal. This is an important putt for Calvin now. Digging deep. Huge putt.
Yeah, that's a big save. Saw Matty O make it from the drop zone today.
Oh, that's cool.
Kyle.
That's important.
Yeah. On the board with 2 in a row. Back to even.
Yep.
Not the best start, but not the worst.
Well, yeah, those 2 birdies. It's never too late to birdie. And getting those last 2 is a fantastic way to get the rest of your round started. And Goose is 4 through 4 now. He's going to open up a 2-shot lead over Ezra and 1 over Calvin, and he is all of a sudden your solo leader in the event. You know, with no way of knowing whether that was going to stay in or out, Ezra's got to be feeling pretty chaffed right now with that chain out that was pretty close to center, a little bit left, and then the drive to catch that tree and roll backwards. Of course, really made him bogey that hole no matter what he did.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
All right, if you're Aaron Gossage, how do you keep the birdie streak alive here, Paul?
Oh, pretty easy for him. Throw it to up here, which he can do. If you don't have that elite power, then it's just a par play, in my opinion. There's no reason to go superhero on this one. Kind of an islandy type green. But yeah, it's a power gets you a long ways here.
Is he going to try to favor that left side or straight?
Just however far
Just
he
far,
can throw.
Okay, yeah. It looks like he's, by going straight like this and pushing that right side, now he's in a forehand hyzer to the inside gap.
Yep. Yeah, he wants to be left there. That was a misfire. But he's so far, he'll be fine.
Kyle, this one's drifting right. This needs to get to the ground quick. Not quick enough. So a misfire for Kyle. That's frustrating because you can find yourself... I don't think there's a good enough angle for Kyle with his forehand power to get to the pin to save the par. I think he might need to just take his medicine, surrender to the bogey.
Yeah, see this, like Goose has enough power to throw it here on a super hyzer.
Yeah, that's where you want to be if you're Calvin Heimburg for sure. That is definitely not a misfire.
And now he has just a chip shot of a spike hyzer from there.
I am a bit curious whether Goose is intentionally playing it straight to open up the forehand hyzer, or if that is a misfire, because for him, he's got so much power behind that forehand that he might be playing to that landing zone intentionally.
Yeah, it's possible. But I don't know why you would do that with
his power.
Well, just now you have to hit a gap with the sidearm.
Yeah. Whereas the backhand opens up all the air space. And look at this hillside you have to climb. Ezra in no position to attack. He's just going to have to lay up. That's what I feel like this hole plays like for the entirety of the Pro Tour. But when you have these guys on the course, it makes it seem like a more legitimately birdieable par 4, but it's not really that way for most of the field. Like, that's just pure perfection. That is just nasty.
Yeah.
He's going deep into going the low route. You just don't see that.
And watch how easy this is going to be for Calvin.
Pure spike hyzer. He seems to like it.
Like that's,
for a good reason. When that disc's in the air and you see Calvin's arm just swinging, that's like the same thing as a club twirl in golf.
This gets away.
Kyle's going to have that for the bogey. That is not the approach he was looking for. Wow. A bit hot.
Very.
Oh, look at the OB line.
Kyle, try to save the bogey. Man.
Well done.
Putting himself out of a bigger hole, but he's dug himself a little something. Goose makes this putt. He's got him by 6 in 5 holes. Not great for Ezra either. Even through the 5.
Goose going to do something real crazy here and go 5 for 5. If I were to dream of the perfect round, I would be somewhere between 3 and 4 under through 5 holes.
Right now, yeah. Paul Macbeth goes wide hyzer on the island hole number 7. And bullseye.
It is an island, but it almost feels unfair to call it the island when you have holes like 17 at USCGC.
Yeah.
Because this just feels like an absolute must-get birdie.
I feel like it is, yes.
Even though it is every bit of 403 feet. That is a chip shot for these guys. Could even be a mid-range. It wasn't, but it could be.
This hole, yeah, that hole can get tricky with a little wind.
Yes.
All these holes.
Goose just showing off that insane forehand speed. Just the disc rockets out of his hand. Evan Smith, bottom of your screen, that's 7 under through 10. That's a score to be looking out for. Onto the newly designed hole 6. This is a par 3 at 557 feet. It is slightly downhill. And then you get to the edge of this hill and it goes downhill a little bit more severely. But I don't really know about this one, Paul. This is more...
Worst hole on the course.
Yeah, I don't really get it. I think at this distance, it's fine to have a par 3 that's downhill that these guys can reach.
For sure.
But with the tree gaps that you have to hit at that range,
There's
it just
no
seems
gaps.
It just seems random.
No, there's no gaps. There's no pure line all the way home.
I think these guys are just going to rip and cross the fingers.
I mean, Goose is hitting. If he gets in front of that, no. If he goes right in front of there, that's the gap you're trying to go to, and then you'll get into a ditch. There's
Which
like
is
a
how
ditch,
far?
45 feet.
Yeah, it seems manageable from there. But Goose does not hit the gap, and now he will be trying to walk away with par.
If you do hit that gap, then you have all those trees right there. See?
Double kick for Calvin, and that looked to be perhaps in the circle?
Maybe deep even, but nobody will ever know because it's impossible to get to the circle. Those trees, it's like so many. He beat a bunch of trees to get to those Guardians.
Look at the shape here from Ezra. This is fantastic looking.
Neato.
Yeah.
Yeah, great shape. Doink. Wow, you threw it great. Oh, yeah, see, look at it. He's like, oh, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I threw it perfect.
Do you think that left to right shape is the proper shape to attack this hole if you can manage it?
I mean, doesn't matter what you do. Go hyzer, go right at it,
Yeah.
do a super. You're just playing for a luck fest. Any way you look at it. I think the proper play is to do the hyzer. And then those Guardians right there, you hit before there, and then there's a ditch.
Yeah.
And so the pure shot's to play for 45 feet. I think.
Aaron, the streak will come to an end, but on a hole this difficult, it's hard to call it an end streaker, a streak ender, when no one else is really birdieing it. You gotta watch out for those end streakers. Calvin. No. Oh, those hurt so much more.
Yeah, he missed one yesterday, too.
The eagle putt and then that one. Those are both essentially eagle putts.
Yep.
In the way that you're gaining a stroke on
Almost everybody.
Yeah. Well, there were two people, Evan Smith and Gannon Burr.
How far were their putts?
Evan was inside the circle, and then I believe Gannon was 40 feet. He might have been in that ditch.
Yeah. Oh. Paul. Nice.
Is that not just the most Paul Macbeth scorecard you've ever seen so far, the second half of the season? It's just
a lot of green.
A lot of green, some pars, but just like solid golfing. Keeping himself in it always.
Man, Calvin was way closer than I thought, too.
Whoa.
What is the simplest way to improve your disc golf game? The answer, learn from the very best. Paul Ulibarri, Simon Lizotte, Ezra Aderhold, and Holland Hanley. They're not just players, they are your elite coaches guiding you every step of the way. The Power Disc Golf Academy is the premier online disc golf academy with over 150 on-demand lessons that are specifically designed to improve your skills right now. So what are you waiting for? Join today at PowerDGA.com.
We just saw the chase card play this one a moment ago, 403 feet. There is an island here, so you technically do have to land it safely. Otherwise, you will move to a drop zone, which is not really important to talk about because no one's going to miss this out.
Yeah, the only reason they'd miss it is going deep. I think maybe get a weird little lift or hit the bucket. You hit the bucket, that's bad news. Bears can roll away.
Well, you know, we'll talk about it if someone does miss the island, but I doubt we'll see that.
Don't hit the bucky.
That's played essentially exactly as you'd like. You know, you want to hit the hill. You'd like to hit it dead flat so it doesn't have any ground movement. But if you do, you are permitted to hit with a little bit of hyzer the way that this hillside is, because typically it'll do exactly that. Calvin going with a Firebird here.
I wish the bucket was a little bit farther down the hill.
Oh. Yeah, I like what you're thinking there. That's...
Well, then people are hitting higher on the hill and they have a tricky putt, and it creates a couple more ace runs, which is really fun for everybody.
No, I think you're right on there. I think by being so high up the hill, players have a little bit more comfort in hitting the disc below the basket.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's down the hill a little bit, it's going to force people to pull their shot right into the water.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea there.
It's just that this one, you'd have to kind of miss by a ways to give it an ace run.
What if it was 15 feet lower than it is?
It'd be right where they were spiking.
Elevated about 5 feet higher, too.
Well, then it'd be the same. No ace runs.
Well, I think you would ace run, because then you could bail out left, because the disc is high.
15 higher?
Yeah, I think you'd even have more ace runs.
Oh, I got you, yeah. I'm down with all of that. I just think it's like at a point where, like you said, nobody's missing it because nobody's going to go for the ace run. They're all going to try to like land it. Here's a, pretty far putt for this hole. I love these looks behind the person and the water.
That's good stuff. That's a good delivery.
Yeah.
Well done. Not Calvin's best drive, but puts his best effort there on the putt.
Ooh, over the rim it goes.
An expected star frame coming.
Wow.
73% of the field.
6 under through 7 holes for Gooseman. How many bogeys? I'm curious.
None of your business. But I'll tell our fans, you just have to promise to not listen.
All right,
it was
in my ears.
3 bogeys.
I heard that.
Do not tell Paul. What? You lied to me. Goose out ahead by 1 still. Heading to the par 4 8th. 671 feet, but it is a long 671 feet uphill the entire way with OB left and right. The play is to get as much distance as you can driving to this gap. Right about here is where you'd like it, and that sets up about a 300 or so approach up the hill, which again plays like 350. It's a little bit of a forced Anheuser out of the hand with the tree that sticks out off the tee.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go 2-piece here. Watch this. Boom.
What a weapon. What an absolute cannon of a forehand.
Yeah, watch, all these backhands are going to land in a similar spot. He did all hyzer right there.
Mm-hmm. Passed it. That's a nice line, but it is hyzering out a little bit quick.
It's a good spot to be.
Yeah, it is.
The farther left you are, the better you have, or the better angle you have. Better angle you have. Better.
We're good. I think we got it.
Sorry, I got angry at my tongue for a second. We were arguing.
You're arguing with your own tongue. Yeah.
It was just wiggling while I was trying to talk. You calm down.
It's literally its purpose.
Yeah, I know. When you ask it to.
Calvin.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
It's OB right. I thought that was in the
tight.
fairway.
It's tight over there on the right side.
Wow.
Too much turn. Oh, this is a big sidearm to get all the way up there. And he does land a little short.
Attacking this forehand shows off some incredible forehand power chops. It takes a ton of distance to get up this hill in 2.
Needs to get down. We'll be safe. It's
pretty good.
Yeah. It is really good.
26 to 27 feet away.
And Goose just going to pick up the same disc. Give it a go. Barely throws it.
Yeah, it just might go long. It's, barely long. Makes it look like it's just something you should do. It's not.
You can go with flag. No, I'm just saying that like that's the spot I got to go with.
Flag. I thought it was like more in this multi-circle one area.
That's where I had it as well. I was closer to the circle one whisker, but like I said, I think it was right around there. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the card deliberates on the lie for Calvin, and it's not a putt. Instead, he just has to chip up for the bogey. Kyle does take it down with 2 forehands and a putt.
I wasn't really paying attention when Calvin's drive came in.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be OB. I wasn't giving it a spot myself.
Yeah. But when I was watching it, looked pretty good. It must have just traveled and never came back inbounds on like a turn or something.
Right. Probably hugging that OB line super tight the entire way up and just never found inbounds. He's going to lose 2 strokes to the card.
Luke Taylor having a pretty solid round, 1 blemish.
I mean, a heck of a performance so far after the insane 10 under course record over at New London yesterday. This guy's charging up the leaderboard. It's just a good shot. Just a really good shot. It's 3 in a row now for Isaac. Check out Goose's follow through. He doesn't just send it forward, he throws all the way through his core. And his arm hits his body on the follow through on the left side of his body as he's just ripping with so much lower body core mechanics. It's just awesome to watch.
834 feet, par 4. One of the tougher ones on the course, honestly. You just keep it in the middle and then leave yourself about a 380, 400-foot shot in to this basket. You don't got to do very many things special here, but if you get cute, you can miss left, and left is out of bounds. And Goose just going to take this as wide as possible. Try to just land something in the middle at about 350, 370.
Yeah, I was going to say probably in that 370 range. I think I remember ideally you'd like to get to the edge of
grass
that
line.
Yeah, where the grass goes to the higher cut is a really good landing zone. That spot's probably in the 400 range.
Yeah, and you don't even need that much distance.
Nice shot for Ezra.
See, even this is way short of where they are, and
this opens up a more full second.
This one you got to be careful though. Behind the bucket it gets quick very fast. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I would have chosen different words, but they wouldn't have been better.
I know that's right.
Kyle is heading left, which is towards OB, and he's going to find it. So looking at the scores from the league card here on the front 9, Ezra with an opportunity to get to 3 under, but he is not going to take it. He's going to go OB deep. He's going to have a long putt for par. Meanwhile, Calvin only 1 under. Goose 7 down through 8.
That's fast back there. Looks good to me.
To pump the brakes, and it's going to. And it looked to go 8 down through 9 for Aaron. Just ripping the lead card up right now.
And we're gonna know a lot after this putt, I have a feeling. Because that's right in the Goose's sketch zone.
Mm-hmm.
There's out of bounds right behind it. He's got all the pressure in the world.
Still searching for that first Elite Series title. What a delivery. Kyle, once again, digging deep from range.
And he gets spit out.
What?
Why do you do that to my guy?
He didn't even see it go. He didn't see it fall out. He knows it's out because of the groans and seeing the disc on the ground, but he fully saw that all the way into the chains. That is brutal. I mean, that spit out essentially cost him a perfect front 9.
It costs.
You talk about hole 6 not being
it costs more than that, because that's a moment where you gain a bunch of confidence from making that putt.
Oh no!
Oh, Calvin. With making that putt, though, you gain a lot of confidence. Something that he struggled with from that exact distance, and so watching it go in and having it come back out is absolutely brutal in the moment.
I kind of missed Ezra's par save, which was a nice putt. But
Paul,
that was close for the ace run.
That leaves a really tough putt. 45-footer.
Which is right in front of OB. You miss that putt, more than likely you're out of bounds.
For sure.
You can kind of see those hay bales. We'll talk about that once we get to the back 9. But man, the story of the front, I mean, goodness gracious. Aaron Gossage, it's 7 under. Played perfect. He played essentially perfect. That is just absolute brutal break there. Some spit outs are worse than others.
That's the worst one. Just because of the moment, like I was explaining, like that moment for him is like we're all watching. Like, okay, is he gonna finally?
Yeah, right.
Is he gonna finally make all his
dig
putts?
deep?
He digs deep.
Boom.
He makes the putt.
Makes it.
Comes back to it. Disc
Nope.
golf's like that sometimes.
Yeah, disc golf stinks, dude. I hate the sport. I love it so much. It gives me so many different feelings, and seeing that happen, it just like, who hasn't been there? But in that situation, not many people.
Yeah, not a lot of people.
Especially people who are trying to chase that first Elite Series win.
Yeah.
Just absolute
It's never
fire
easy.
front 9.
It's just never easy.
It's never easy, man. It's never been easy for anyone. As easy as it is made to look from some players, trust me, it is anything but.
Yeah, the inner turmoil is hilarious.
That's the part you don't hear. That exists in the pros as well.
Yep.
It just, there's different words happening. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We've got 9 more holes to go here on Moving Day Saturday here at Ivy Hill. We want to once again thank Bedford County and Lynchburg, Virginia, and you guys, the Founders Club, for watching. We appreciate you. We'll never forget you guys for helping us get to 500K. And we won't forget you when we get to 1 million either. See you guys in the back nine.